What's up, everybody? I'm Preston. I know I usually make shorts, but I've been thinking recently, and I want to expand into longer videos. So I'm just trying to take this stepping stone into longer videos and try to figure out what people like. So this is gonna be a new thing called car talks. So I drive from college and home to college a lot, so I just want to yap, you know. So I'm gonna talk about fishing, and I love fishing, so it's cool. But today I'm gonna talk about just South Dakota, what it's like fishing here, techniques, and I hope y'all enjoy it and learn some stuff. So we're gonna start with climate. So obviously here in the Midwest we have 4 seasons. So we're gonna have cold winters. Spring's gonna be rainy. It's gonna be snowy sometimes, honestly. Hot days recently. So spring and fall are really just a mash between summer and winter here. Summer it gets pretty hot. So there's a lot of changing and adapting the techniques and styles of fishing, whether you're doing it on ice or on a boat from shore or whatever. So that's something cool about up north that we have, is ice fishing and open water fishing. We have different times of the year where we can do both things, so it's really cool. So starting with open water, we have Missouri River, which is the big main river that runs from north to south through the middle of South Dakota, splits it in half. And so there you're gonna find some nice, if you're going walleye fishing, that's gonna be awesome. I personally, I've only researched it, but I have never fished the Missouri River, so I can't give tips on that necessarily, because that wouldn't be from me, it'd be from somebody else. But but people definitely go there to walleye fish, and it's a major hotspot in South Dakota, and I can't believe I've never gone, because I've been in love with fishing my whole life, and I just never gotten to that point yet. But, so that's one spot for walleye, you know, smallmouth bass, catfish, monster northern pike in parts of it, especially in the early spring. If you get good years, you can get some monster northern pike out of there. Same with walleye, huge walleye. So that's a huge attraction, is the Missouri River in South Dakota. And then when you go on the east side, that's where I'm from. That's what I know. I don't know much about the west, so I probably won't be talking about that, unfortunately. But you have the north half of South Dakota, which is like Watertown north. So that's where you get Webster, Aberdeen, those places with Wabae, just a lot of. So these glacial lakes hold a lot of walleye, a lot of bass, ranging from smallmouth, largemouth, some white bass. I personally haven't caught any, but I do know lakes have white bass in South Dakota, and they are targeted sometimes. Great crappie fishing, northern pike. We have great fishing in South Dakota because we have so many options. We have a lot of clean lakes that are well maintained, and the regulations here are good to where conservation is successful here, and we aren't losing a ton of fish to like anglers harvesting. So overall, it really is a good state to have opportunities to fish, and I'm very thankful for living here to fish. So then next, we'll go to techniques. So it all depends on if the water has ice on it, right? If it has ice on it, you're gonna jig, you're gonna use tip-ups. If you know about ice fishing, if you care about ice fishing, you know what I'm talking about. deeper into it in that episode, but today we're gonna focus on open water and just South Dakota. But during the open water season, there's many available techniques that work great. I personally, I snap jig in the spring, especially for walleye. It just gives that slower presentation where it can drop and you can hold it for a second, but then give it that quick jerk and get that fish's attention and hopefully get their bite. But that's what I do in the spring. In the summer, it's really, I love doing everything, you know, casting under docks with sink, with worms, with Texas rig creature baits. Ned rigs are awesome because with the gravel bottoms, they can really stand up and they don't fall in the muck in where you find a lot of other lakes that I've fished like out of state. And of course we have them here too, but we're fortunate enough to have a lot of gravel lakes as well. So Ned rigs, swim baits. I'm not a huge big swim bait guy because in South Dakota, when I'm going for bass, the lakes I go, they don't have a ton of huge bass, so the payout isn't all. You get skunked a lot. At least I do. There's a lot of anglers that I know that go out and catch huge fish. But personally, I don't use big swim baits, but I do use smaller swim baits. Walleye assassins, personally, I use all the time for bass and walleye, of course, pike, even crappie. I'll get a smaller version of it, and they love it. They even eat the big ones sometimes. But yeah, that's kind of fishing in South Dakota in a brief way to say it. And just, I hope you guys enjoyed this little car talk. I enjoyed talking about it, so just let me know what you guys want to hear me talk about next time, and I'd love to talk about anything really, about fishing or hunting or anything about South Dakota, you know, it's fun. But yeah, I appreciate you. But thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day and keep fishing. Good luck, guys.